Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Hello everyone. How y'all doing today? This is J-Pop, and it is a super early stream, and I'm here playing Stardew Valley. For anybody who's watching YouTube land, basically, last night I was having my speed runs of the 7th Saga, and my power went out. So that killed the stream last night, and it was down for maybe 25-30 minutes, and by that time it just with my mods in the chat, it was like, yeah, we'll call it, don't know when the power's gonna come back on, and it's just something that happens. Life gets in the way sometimes. Unfortunate things happen. So I did a couple things, and power had come back on, but then I went to bed. And I've been up for the last hour and a half, so I have some coffee here. So I'm not fully awake yet, but I've been up for a while, so what the heck? Stardew Valley time. Now, I don't expect to really have any of my usual people come by. Probably going to work, at work already, or not even aware that this stream is going to come up. So I'm just going to enjoy some Stardew Valley. We're just about to get into winter. I lie. We're already well into winter. Alright, we're not gonna bring that right away. Let's see what we got here. Edge! Okare nasai. Oh, because you bailed on us yesterday, now you think you just pop up a stream early? Think we won't find out? You'll find out, just whether it be too late or not. Yes, as you were there and aware that the power had gone out, in results, I went to bed early. So, I'm up early. So, I'm having this stream because I didn't get to stream yesterday, or I was shortchanged. It is still morning for me, so I'm still a bit slow. That's what you get for picking Camille. Coolio! What's up, Coolio? Okari. You're not a fuck. I get you're a workless fuck, but you're not a useless or loser or incompetent or some other negative adjective. Edge, I actually blame Anonymous and my brother, because I think it was 2 weeks ago, they were basically like, what could ruin this run? And they're like, a power outage. And speaking with my brother last night, I said I blamed him, and he's like, Twitch delay. That made me laugh really hard. So I get to blame them. Morning J-Pop is goofy? Well, okay. I thought I was goofy all the time, but, give me an hour when I wake up. Yes, you're not a workless. Workless as fuck. Yeah, maybe I'm reading that wrong. Worthless ass fuck? Is that it? Can't quite see. Kappa. I was wondering if anybody would show up, even just for a little bit. How are you guys this morning? Read a lot of stuff wrong. A lot of times, Coolio, yours has some intricacy that needs to be read, and in the middle of streaming and gaming, I miss that. And I've gotten more and more people speaking in the chat, so I have to read it faster. And I'm not good at that. I told you, Coolio. I told you years ago. I'm not very good at English. Oh, you're pretty good at English. You've seen my full potential. Bask in all of its glory. This is it. I use the big words. No, not the big words. My one weakness. It is not my one weakness. I don't think I have any chickens. I think I just have this here. Yeah, it's just here. It's a nice decoration that I got going on. So I guess only 2 hay gets eaten? I don't know why I'm trying to milk the pig. Nympho ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious something expialidocious. I grabbed a crab pot. I grabbed another one. I want the treasure. Thank you. Ah, that's right. Since I now have level 10 fishing, I don't need it for bait anymore. So the bait makers, the bait makers, will just make bait. I need more coffee. That's right, it's not morning for you, it's early afternoon. It may even be... What do you guys consider early afternoon, afternoon, late afternoon? Because to me, before 12 o'clock is early afternoon. Then once you hit noon, it's afternoon. Up until like 2:30, 3 o'clock. And then it starts to be late afternoon until like 5 p.m. Then it's like early evening. Play it by ear? You just kind of like, yeah, whatever seems good and appropriate for a time. For me, anytime before noon is morning. Noon is noon. Around 2 is early afternoon. Okay. So your afternoon is later than mine. Your morning stretches out. Some people have, like, I know some early birds, and it's like, if it's like 10 o'clock, it's like they're already headed towards the afternoon. And it's like, no! Why are you trying to be all tryhard and wake up early and shit? You know, calm it down. I'm not ready for this. Late afternoon is like 4 or 5, then after is evening. Okay. See, our late afternoon matches up a bit closer. I don't know why I like to I like to be real descriptive when it comes to certain things. That's why I have such a granular, early morning, late morning, early afternoon, late afternoon. Like you have your morning, afternoon, and evening, and then that's broken down into subsections. I just like being descriptive. I like being understood. Cause no one understands me, man. That's not true, but let's go make sashimi out of this snail. I need to find a way to get apples, which is an apple tree, but I want to put it in a greenhouse. Cranberry wine? That's not bad. I'm just gonna take all these mushrooms and dump them in. I guess Dudley likes sleeping out in the snow. Stay warm, buddy. Well, since it's real early morning in this game, and in real life, I'm gonna go fishing. Try to catch some early fish. Cause I heard there's some fish that you can only get like before 10. I don't know if that's true or not, but let's go see. Gamba! Dudley, let's fight like gentlemen. For those who play Street Fighter. I'm not very good with Dudley. I like his character though. Good morning, Gamba, or whatever it is. Whatever time it is, wherever you are. It's morning here. And yes, I had to make up for the stream yesterday. For me. Because, of obviously what happened. I didn't make it here before 10, but we'll see if I get anything. Most of my regulars are at work. It is nice having an international crowd. One, just the culture of meeting other people. You really hear some interesting stuff, and sometimes, especially during COVID, has shown some light on this, how different the situation is across the world. It helps me connect with the world, because it's easy to stay in your bubble and kind of not be aware. It seems like all the fish that I usually get are here. Why are y'all knocking on Camille? I mean, I'm not saying he's waifu material, husbando material. But he's alright. He's average, which is exactly his definition. Then it blew the power out. Camille is the worst. The worst. I officially blame Anonymous and my brother, because 2 weeks ago, they were making jokes about how I was being a bit facetious on what could go wrong in this run. There's a lot of trash in the water. Why don't we fish some out and make the valley more beautiful? Okay, but how much, Linus? How much trash? Gather 20 pieces of trash. I am hoping that my crab pots in the morning, it probably won't because it's already past morning, will activate that. So maybe I could get away with not having to try hard for that. So I blame my brother and Anonymous because they were making jokes. What could happen in this run? And they're like, power outage? Power outage? And then talking with my brother yesterday, afterwards, you know, just like, yeah, power went out and this, that, and the other. And it's like, I blame you. Like, you called it, you know. And it's like, haha, Twitch delay. And I busted up laughing because I thought it was a real funny joke. It was eventually willed into existence, right? Right? I think, though, he did say, it's like, you know, it's a good thing you killed that run because the power was going to go out anyway. I mean, not that we knew. And I actually said that it would have been funnier to stay on that run. And then the power goes out and it's like, oh, you know, the run's lost, power went out, oh no, what misfortune. Triple Monmo, it depends. You can get away with triple Monmo because Monmo, especially the way I like to play, his big weakness is purposely set up, which is magic. If I happen to have like a really strong thunder spell or something, you know, that could just wipe the floor with Monmo, triple Monmo won't be that hard. Now, you get triple Monmo, or in your case, Gamba, double Monmo, on the way to Moonlight, that is pain. That is the place you don't want to see Monmo. Yeah, any trip to the Moonlight running into Monmo, because it's fighting the boss early before you get what you need to fight the boss. But I have had experience where Monmo was really, really weak and even physically, so you could take him out. But we're talking like a 2% chance. So 1 out of 50 runs will get by Monmo in that circumstance, but most of the time it's game over. Unless you have B Fires or B Ice, and yeah, that's true. And that's a lot of the reason why you stack up B Fires and B Ice, even early on, even if you don't need it, is for that late game part. And it falls under something I actually live by, some words. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Try to be prepared and make sure you have it. What would have been funniest would have been if you were talking about quitting the run and then the power went out. Rage quit so hard. That would have been super funny. That would have been hilarious. Yeah. That would have been the perfect timing. Better be overprepared and not have to use it than to be unprepared and actually need it. Words to live by. And I really do live by those words. I don't think it could be understated. Sometimes you could try your best and still not be ready, but, you know. Trying to be ready for anything and everything can be really hard, but like for some there are things that you can prepare for in life. I was gonna say something and now I forgot. I say it out loud like it's gonna jog my memory. Nope, don't remember. What'd you guys have for breakfast? I'm not a big breakfast eater. I thought about making breakfast. Ah, treasure chest. This fish is kind of difficult. Nope, I'm gonna be greedy. Greed. That was a pike, huh? Fire quartz. Okay. All I have for coffee is breakfast. All I have for coffee is breakfast. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, that's why I have you here as well. I'll leave that there. That's right. Can I pick you up? I can. That's right. There's a noise that happens. And that happened at the end of the run. At the end of the last time playing. And I said I try to remember that. And I forgot. And I said I try to remember it because I didn't anticipate playing this game again because tomorrow we're going to start Spooktober. But a stone owl can come out of nowhere. I have zero idea what this does. I just kind of associate this with the mysterious capsule. I don't know what they do, if they do anything. And they randomly appear on your farm for reasons. All I have for coffee is breakfast. That's right. As I've pointed out in the stream, it's still morning time, so I mean, you guys can make fun of me as much as you want, but I already have all my excuses out there. Okay. I don't. Okay, I want one of you. Let's see. Got a couple of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sell, 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 sell. Excuse me. I actually felt that sneeze coming on for like 20 seconds. It just took forever to get here. Breakfast. Breakfast flavored coffee. Wouldn't that be awesome? If you could drink something and it tasted like eggs and bacon, tater tots. That'd be awesome. Maybe too awesome, because if everything's so nice and efficient that all of our meals are basically drinks or of soft consistency like baby food, then there's the trash for the trash. It might be like, yeah, it'd be convenient, but if that was our lifestyle, that'd be a little unsatisfying, because I love to eat. So we have more directional things. Those are fun when we get to those. Those are fun. And it fell into the water and was never seen again. What's up, Sebastian? Hey, it's hard to think of new things to talk about sometimes, even after you know someone. Actually, it gets harder. You know, especially like streaming to you guys. Like, I've had some good stories and this, that, but like, I don't have any new stories. I'll eventually run out. Sorry. Yeah, you should be sorry. What are you sorry for? Oh, for leaving. I right-clicked instead of left-clicked. I don't know why I did that. Gamma had no breakfast, had to run out, do stuff early. Unfortunately, it started raining when I went out, so just pick something to eat. Oh! Whatever you are, I want you. A lingcod. I think I've gotten most of the fish that I would want to get. Because you have your easy ones, your medium ones, and then your hard one. So I'll just pick something to eat after I go back out after the rain. Eating has kind of sucked for me, cause I basically I went to Costco or or whatever your local warehouse grocery store is. So I got big packets of chicken and pork, and I froze the pork all. I didn't separate like into, oh shit, into smaller size. So I had to cook the pork. I did it in half. We cooked the pork and was marinating the other half of the pork. But basically I've had pork for the past week and a half and will continue to do so because that's what I have for leftovers. And even though I will be working soon, I don't like to waste food, and you know, I'm not in a position where I can freely waste food, so I need to eat it. Well, you're a lingcod, because you're moving around like an asshole. I was pro. I was pro. I did it. Holy shit. Now this is Blue Moreland. Right? I went to try hard mode about halfway through that. Like, no. I'm gonna win this one. Starting working, gonna have 1 million stories. Probably not. I will have some new stories and it'll be great, but I mean, work is work after a while. What's there to say? You should never waste food anyway, and you shouldn't. I'm not saying that I've never wasted food, because sometimes things sit in the fridge and they go bad, or, you know, some forgetfulness, some sort of neglect. But I really try not to. I could actually put the magnet ring over there. One day I will throw all that stuff. I'm going to go to bed because it's late. I'll take care of all that tomorrow. Dudley! Love you, kitty. Nice! 10 G's. Oh, that's right. I got some extra fish. See all this fish I have to earn by actually fishing? The crayfish, they're automatic. It's Sebastian's birthday. Ah, we have all of that is done. Lingcod and a bullhead. Alright. Take the bullhead. Place you in there. Should have a lingcod in here. Yeah. Okay. I could make more seeds and do this again. But to be honest, I don't really want to. Now I have to take you out now. Gather 20 pieces of trash. Why do I keep clicking? Does that count? It does count. Perfect. I can leave all that stuff in there. Got it. Easy. I love my automation mod. Huh, so they ate more this time. Or unless I miscounted the days. I don't think so. I don't think I miscounted. What do I need at the community? Oh, it's the wool. As soon as wool is done, I can start the greenhouse. That's what I'm waiting on. Sebastian, so I can go see him. Do that. Do I have... What do I have? Looking for seaweed. Evelyn. Oh, Grandma. Okay. It's for Grandma. We do it for Grandma. It's not about the 60 gold. It's for Grandma. Oh, so... When the power went out, I could hear outside, you know, people coming out of their doors. You hear the kids. It's like, oh, did I walk by some worms? No. You know, you hear the kids, oh, screaming. It's dark and this, that, and the other. You know, you see people's, the flashlight on their phones. You know, I step outside too, because it's dark, and some of us, we go and take a look around the blocks and things like that, and it was kind of strange. You know, here's the block, my apartment's side, and then the other side. The other side, all the lights were on. They didn't have the power outage, but on my block, streets down, forward and backwards, and deeper in, power went out on our side. So we were right on the edge of where the power outage happened. So it was just right there. We just got nabbed by it. And then I actually got to talk with my next door neighbor. I've seen my neighbors all the time. You know, say hi to them, but we don't really know each other. But I got talking with him, and we were just talking about our families and things like that, and it was, you know, what's there to do? The power's out. I guess we'll talk to the neighbors. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Hey, I'm not done yet. Don't let me stop you from getting your work done. Well, I'm gonna stop you from getting your work done. You're gonna take this happy birthday. How about a good morning kiss? Oh, fine, I guess not. Gonna go play some Diablo 2 Resurrection. Oh, okay. For a second. Well, I could have pushed through him, which is how I got in there in the first place. Hello, J-Pop. What? You ever seen my motorcycle before? I guess I haven't shown it to you. Sometimes, after sundown, I make the long ride out of Stardew Valley. There's nothing else like it, blazing along the empty stretch of road toward the faint city glow. Once I've saved up enough money, I'm gonna head out on my own, to the city and beyond. Just me and my bike. There we go. Oil's changed. Maybe I'll let you ride sometime if you want. No thanks, that sounds stupid. I'm scared of motorcycles. I'm a little scared of motorcycles, but I've never ridden on one. So it's more of I just don't know. That sounds fun. I'll hold on, wrap my arms around your waist, tilt my head to the side. Wait, we're supposed to have helmets on. Grandma, we have Grandma's seaweed. Grandma wants seaweed, she gets seaweed. Oh, I need to accept the quest. Grandma! Grandma! First, here's your... for you. Grandma, here you go. Love you, Grandma. What's up, Grandpa? Yes, I know he's your grandson. Have some sashimi. What's up, Jody? What's up, Sam? What do I do for fun? That's a good question. Wink. I like sleeping. I like staying in bed, too. Hey, look at Jojo Mart. How else am I gonna make money in this town? That's kind of true. There aren't that many options that you have. How's that book, Elliot? I don't care what you have to say. I don't care. It's Emily that doesn't like it. Abigail just likes food. Must be nice not having crops to worry about this time of year. Bitch! I'm going broke! I'm broke! Crops are money! He should get hang out with me more often. Well, okay. Alright. But remember, I'm broke! Here you go, kids. Have some sashimi while you read. The real like dealing with the broke. A little door hid in the dark. Couldn't get it open though. I know what that is. Secrets of the legendary fish. Crimson lives in warm ocean waters of summer. That's the desert. Glacier fish only appears in winter, can only be caught off the southern tip of Arrowhead Island in the Cinder Sap Forest. Near where the river meets the ocean. I'll try to read that again. The anglerfish spotted in fall north of town where the river flows down from the mountains, okay? Strange in the sewers, which is all the time. The final fish, never been caught, is the legend fish, rumored that it lives in the mountain lake and only ventures on rainy spring days. Okay, so the glacier fish only appears in winter, which is now, so I should probably try to catch this fish. Caught off the southern tip of Arrowhead Island in the Cinder Sap Forest near where the river meets the ocean. Wow, this library has really become great thanks to your help. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, when did you hide that note? We have an incantation here. Coolio, please translate. soluk volan pa inolra kotovran mabobel enodra teba omi walonimo. Oh my god, okay. Goblins, despite unsettling appearances, goblin possesses an intellectual and emotional capacity akin to humans. Level traditional goblin diet, grub meat. Okay. Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's private property. Sam? Alright, sorry, sir. The youth these days. Sometimes I wonder if this town isn't doomed. You saw what happened, J-Pop. What do you have to say about this? You're right, sir. Sam should respect private property. Don't blame Sam. There's nowhere else for him to ride. I'm staying out of this. The legendary fish are 1 per game, per person. If you have multiplayer, each person can nab 1. There's only 1. Technically, there's a second version of all the legendary fish, but just 1. There's nowhere else for him to ride, man. Where else is he gonna shred? Exactly, if there was a park in town, I could ride there and everyone would be happy. I thought you were more mature than this, J-Pop. Yeah? Where's all the funds go? I might, allude to that later. Sam, I'm sorry I yelled at you. Just please not to damage anything in the future. Inoka? The legendary fish are 1 per season, but you remember being 5. There's 1 per season, and then there's the sewer, which is whenever you get there. Yes, sir. So that's the 5, but there's a second version of all of them. See that trick, though? Rad! Yeah, bruh. Now, hold on. I gotta read this text message. Yes, I can. Okay, I have to quickly respond to this. Okay, good. Now it's in the forest, so it's over that way. Kel, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't want to come back to the city. Stop calling me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. J-Pop? Why you just bursted into my home? So I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. That was my ex. No. I guess I better tell you a little about it. No one wants to hear... In reality, nobody wants to hear it. Except for the guys that do care, but then they get friend zoned. So it's like a double trap. So you just have to say, I don't want to hear it. Kind of a sad reality. We had an apartment together, back in the city. I did odd jobs during the day and spent all night working on art projects. We barely made enough to scrape by. It was always nagging me to go back to school and study business or medicine, become a doctor. Something with a lot of money in it. Guess the idea was to save up for a normal life. You know, a house in the suburbs, kids, PTA meetings, that sort of thing. Wasn't ready for that kind of life, J-Pop. I had to leave, so I came here to pursue my dream of being an artist. That was selfish. Was that selfish of me, J-Pop? No, it had to be done. No, and your ex sounds like an idiot. No, but you would have been better off staying in the city. Yeah, a little. Yeah, but it's natural to care about yourself first. I like to care about yourself first, and your ex sounds like an idiot. Since we're gonna be a bit of a douche, because I'm going to believe in polygamy. What you do is be an insignificant prick and put down the person to make yourself look better. And it's like, is it selfish? Technically yes, but a lot of us live for ourselves. Yes, a lot of us have kids and we live for them, you know, and it's not just yourself, but like, to all you out in chat, you know, take care of yourself, right? Like, you can't take care of others if you can't take care of yourself. Sometimes things don't go well. You sacrifice a little, but like, don't sacrifice everything for someone else. You have a wife, you know, you gotta sacrifice a lot together. Not everything though. Kids, you sacrifice a lot. Not even for your kids, not everything. A lot though. So, you know, make sure you take care of yourselves. You're, in the end, you know, you have to live with you. And hopefully, you know, you need some words of wisdom, come here and I'll beat it into you, alright? You're all important to yourselves. Yes, you're important to me too. Coffee wanted to splash up and hit me. I don't know what I said wrong. So, no, and your ex sounds like an idiot. It's a little harsh, but yeah, we had different priorities. That's why people love Leia. She's so reasonable. It's hard not to like that. Anyway, I've been thinking a little more about that art show idea you had. I'm working on some new sculptures to display at the show. I'm nervous, but the thought of getting my work out there is pretty exciting. I'm just glad you're on board with making Stardew Valley a premier art destination, J-Pop. I will until the power goes out. Hi! Have some sushi, or sashimi. Saw a snow rabbit early this morning. They're rare, aren't they? Let's kill it, skin it, and eat it. Now, it's where the river meets the ocean, which would be down towards here. Because I don't think it's that lake then. It would be towards down this direction. Probably here off of this spot. Let's try to catch a legendary fish, shall we? Yup, there it is. Alright. Target acquired. I think you get more than one chance to catch it. I don't think it's like once a day. Yeah, okay. I should. Okay. While Willie's store is still open, I'm gonna get the upgraded rod, and if I could get a bobber on it as well. I do wish the music would amp up if you had one on the line. That'd be dope. I wish there was a little bit more music in this overall. Is there something in the settings? I think I looked at it last time. Fishing bite sounds. There are actually different sounds? Ew. I'll take the default, cause it's the most thing. Emote menu? There's a emote? Okay, so that's why. Run is left shift. There's a run button. Oh, it's set to auto run. Okay, that makes sense. Because it's the most thing. It's the most audible to respond to. Okay, Willie. I need the iridium rod. And I think I want the cork bobber. Slightly increases the size of your fishing. No, that's not the one that I want. No. No, I don't care about bite rate. It's not mag. It's not treasure hunter. Lead trap. Causes the fish to escape slower if you aren't reeling them in. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take 3 of those. Put the fishing rod there. I thought I bought 3 of them. Where'd the rest of them go? Maybe I did it. Or if I did and accidentally sold them back, then so be it. I probably, if I'm really serious about it, I may need to up my... I need to maybe have like a fish of the sea or something that raises my fishing temporarily. Because you can go above level 10. But you only naturally can go up to level 10. Hi, Marnie. Thank you. To me, of all the bobbers, the trap bobber is the best. Because if you look at the other bobbers, treasure and things like that, like for the price, they're not worth it. And you could, if you're good enough, you can catch really any fish. Sometimes you get unlucky, and that's true. The only thing that there's some things that makes catching lazy fish easier, but to actually get the fish that are hard, in my opinion, the trap bobber is the only way to go. So that it takes them longer for them to escape. So every fight that you have that's good is more beneficial to you. we go! We got one! I don't have a walleye. But we got one. Alright. On our way to completing that bundle. Yeah. The only other bobber that I see that's a good one is the lead bobber. Especially when a fish likes to sit at the bottom. It'll sit, it won't, the lead bobber won't let the bar bounce on the bottom. It'll just hit the bottom and stay. And sometimes that's really nice. Especially for a fish that goes up and down really fast. It was being a son of a bitch. Yes! Yes! And the treasure chest too. Yeah! I almost caught that fish 3 times. And he's like, nope, 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 nope. Woo! Woo! It's fun catching the legendary fish because it is the damn hardest fish to catch. Yeah, they're working your ass off for it. We did it, boys. Let's pack it up. Let's go home. You could sell the fish. It's $1,500. And in my opinion, it's not worth selling. For now, I'm gonna put it in this box. I know what I'm gonna do with it, but that will be another time. I have 2 breams. I don't have a bream over here. Yeah, I don't. Woo! I don't need you. I could sell you. I don't even really need this beer for anything. I'm gonna sell you. I don't even really need the mixed seeds. I'm just not gonna use them. But I won't sell all of them. Alright. I'm gonna go save before the power goes out or some nonsense. Night, Dudley. Let's see, how's the okay, so Linus is maxed, so I don't have to be nice to Linus anymore. Not really. Sebastian's almost done. Emily, Gus, Vincent. I only have that much for Vincent? I thought I'd given him a lot more. Clint, Pierre, okay. Thanks for helping me clean up around the valley. The waters are looking much cleaner. I think everyone will appreciate it. I know I will. It's a way of saying thanks. I wanted to teach you how to grow your own fiber. I hope it's useful. Fiber seeds. Just gonna take a look at it. I don't anticipate I'd ever use it. Fiber seeds. Plant these in any season. Does not require watering. Harvest with scythe takes 7 days. I guess. Ring of Yoba. Occasionally shields the wearer from damage. Ah, okay. Gold, iron, and a diamond. That's an expensive ass ring. Sheep, can I shear you yet? Yes! Yeah, you know what? Give me you as well. Alright. Yoink! I don't have a loom yet, but not that I would use it right now. No, I don't need to take those. Stone could go there. Okay, good. I do want... Who's my bream? You. That could go there. Half of you, all of you, and I'm not messing with you two. Ooh, what's up, Dudley? Just because you mouthed. Yeah, I love you. Turn my bream into sashimi. Be like, no! Let's get this greenhouse. Let's go. For priorities. A shiny. Or a shiny equivalent. Come on, greenhouse. Cheese press. Not that I need another one, but I have it. We're happy to help. It's not our house after all. Da 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 da. We can put that fish there. So that's good. There's the money one, which I'll eventually get to. I wish I could pet you, but I can't. Bye. Alright. Every time a star goes up on the board, I think of the castle gate from 6 golden coins. Let me take a peek at that. 6 golden coins. Ah! Okay. Whenever I see the star, I actually think of, Super Mario RPG. I think of that. Did you bump your head? What I hit my head on? What's wrong with my head? It's way too early for you to be on stream. Well, that is true. And Okari, Max, last night, I was streaming, and then the power went out. It's before 10 o'clock. It's still morning for me. But good afternoon to you. So the power went out, and it basically turned the stream off early. So I went to bed early, and so I got up early. Since I was robbed of my stream yesterday, and I'm up early, and I particularly don't have to do anything today. I have more free time since I don't have to look for a job, because I'd spend like 2-3 hours looking through jobs, applying to jobs or whatever. I have more time now. So here I am. Imagine going to bed early because of no technology. What do you mean? I'm going to bed. I'm in bed with my phone. I don't do that. I'm not looking at my phone. Mostly because I have a wireless mouse that is actually still currently attached to my computer. If I leave this hand up so I'm not touching my regular mouse, I can turn this on and you see me move the mouse. Or if I go over the sensor here. Or are you gonna make me look bad? Okay, yeah. It moved a little bit. Okay, yeah, there we go. I basically could lay in bed, move my mouse, because it's my TV. Yes, I have more time now, but vacation's almost over. My case is not working, it's not actively searching. After 2 years of it, I got exhausted, don't feel like it's worth trying anymore. Maybe you just need a break. Looking for work is exhausting. Majorly exhausting. Maybe one day you'll feel like picking it back up, Coolio, but it's exhausting, so taking a stop from it, like, maybe one day you'll feel like picking it back up again and trying again. Sometimes it's right place, right time. There are a lot of circumstances behind it. Used to play from my recliner with wireless and plug the computer into the TV. Try a seasonal job like shoveling snow in the winter or lawn work in the summer. Maybe nothing like a full-time job, but a part-time job. Something calm like working at a library, which I assume it's calm. I don't actually know. Double cheese press. Which, I don't make enough milk to need 2 cheese presses. Especially with the automation mod, like, it just kind of, like, puts... You don't need that much. How much hardwood do I have? 200, huh? Alright. Alright, I know what I want to do. I was actually just about to upgrade the watering can, but with the greenhouse coming up, that may not be such a good idea. So for now, I'm going to upgrade the hoe. Trying something else now. Hopefully it'll work out better. Okay, good. I know you're not a lazy sack of shit, Coolio. And believe me, I have that little cap on the words that I use. You know, you gotta find the right situation. You gotta find the right things. There were some job offers, but I couldn't take them. They were too far away. You know, and I've decided that my life will not have traffic reasonably. I want a full part-time job where I can get overtime on my days off while working from home. You know, like, working, like, if you work overtime, like, getting paid overtime is important. I know you never implied, Coolio. That's why I'm like, yo, just... You know how I phrase things sometimes? And that's why I double backed on it. It's like, just... You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I just turned in... Yeah, I wanted to go to the quarry afterwards. Or I'm here with Linus. Ah. Feels good. The water's never been cleaner. It's because I did the event, but it's fucking winter, bruh! And the same goes for me. Oh, that's right. I guess I could do that. Yeah, let's go do that. I forgot about this cave. Danger looms. This cave is actually really dangerous. Because of these skull fuckers. I don't even care about half of this shit. Shit. Make sure your health is full because you can get caught really bad up in here. I'm actually lucky that it's mostly slime so far. I'll take on 2 of you. You. -3 speed. Wait, no. I like the speed, defense, and crit here. The couple extra damage is not worth it. I will eat food just in case. Go make lunch, do laundry stuff, gain on, grind on, enjoy your day. Yeah, see you around, Max. Have a good one. Have a good lunch. I want to take 3 of them on. Oh shit, there's more. Alright, well I'm taking on 3 of them now. Easy! No problem! We receive a golden scythe. More powerful than a normal scythe. I forget what benefit you have from the golden scythe. Is it that you sometimes get hay? I don't remember. Alright, we out. You know, but I also need the hoe to plow the... fuck it. I think I fucked up and I don't care anymore. Alright, all of the magnet rings and everything, I'm gonna sell these. Do I have any special anything? No. What do I need? Still need 300 slimes, void spirits, still some bats, still some skeletons, dust sprites, rock crabs, close on those. You know, I'm really thinking that I don't want to have pork for lunch. I'm thinking of making breakfast for lunch. Make myself some eggs, some spam, and hash browns. I'm starting to like this idea more and more now. I guess I need to throw the mega bombs in there. Get rid of you. I don't like you. You'll be fixed tomorrow. I can't wait. Hot pepper wine. 120. Huh. I mean, I didn't think it'd be that good. It's hot pepper wine. Take a look. Hot pepper. Oh, that's pretty good money. Cause is pepper a fruit? Is pepper technically a fruit, like how tomatoes are technically a fruit? Even though it says vegetable here, is peppers technically a fruit? Oh, that's right. I already pet you, Dudley, because you meowed earlier. There we go. The greenhouse. But I put my hoe in, so now I can't do anything for a couple days like an idiot. That's right. I'm gonna go and prep. Traveling merchants in town. Found this in a drawer somewhere. Thought you could use it. Energy tonic. I thought it was mayonnaise. I think I'll just sell that, because 500 energy, like, you know. It's just too inconvenient to carry around. Thanks, Pam. I'm researching the forgotten art of shadow divination. Sorry I said that. I require an item known as a void essence. Bring it to me. Okay. I do have that. I gotta head down there anyway. So... I'm probably gonna pick some of these up. No. Only you later. Okay, it looks like they're eating 4 now, so... Put that double cheese press to use, which really doesn't mean anything, because once one's done, it will just do the other. It's not pressed for time. Not hitting no max production on that. And I never will, because I want to go pigs, because they make the most. Fairy seeds, poppy seeds, autumn bounty, green couch. Now, okay. Now I see all these worms, and now I'm sad that I have one more day. There you go. Yes, they're afraid of you. You're a creeper. Maru wants a perch. Nah, that's not worth the effort. What do you guys got planned for today? Relaxing? Chillaxing? I don't have anything planned today. Tomorrow I have a big day. But today not so much. Tomorrow's the beginning of Spooktober. It's a huge ass day. What's the point of life if all you do is work? Nothing, slave. Not that Shane's my slave or anything. I want... First... Apple? Pomegranate? Apple, pomegranate. Do I want to grab this now? I don't need to. Maybe I'll wait. But that is the next set of stuff that I want. Okay, well, what am I going to spend my money on? I don't really need to spend my money on anything right now. So I'm going to prioritize setting up the greenhouse the way I want it. All these worms. I want to dig them up. Okay. Take those for now. Yes, I would like iridium, but... Heading out about 50 minutes, record a thing, then straight to the store, online course, then dinner, and then your stream. Alright, Coolio. Eat that shy. Go take care of what you need to do. Go do your thing. There. There. There you go. 1, 2, 3 space. 1, 2, 3 space. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3. Can I just do 3? We're gonna try to just do 3. 1, 2, 3. There. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3 more. Move everything into there. And that's close enough. I don't know. I'm not gonna be that anal. But I do three seeds. Like, what do I want to grow? Melons make for good wine. And you know what? I am gonna go with that. I have 4 of the rare seeds. I have 1 ancient seed somewhere there, and I can actually make another one. Two ancient seeds. 4 rare seeds. I could... See, I could sell these, get money, and start the trees. Or I could turn these all into seeds for money in the future. NES, S7 or 9? Irashai, welcome to the stream. I saw you follow a few days ago. I do like the Blue Marlin. I speedrun it every once in a while. It's a nice little break from my 7 Saga randomizer and Pinbot. You like the Blue Marlin as well? I will need more coffee. Maybe I did do pumpkins. I'll do some pumpkins. Blue Marlin is your favorite game. It's a neat little game. I have such a huge love for Pinbot. It's little, it's unknown, but I love it, you know. I kind of see Blue Marlin the same way. Now I need Stone and wood. I'm running low on wood, so I may need to get that wood chipper. I have... If you see my highlight, I have a PB. It hasn't been updated on speedruns.com yet. But I'm in like no rush to bug or have them updated. It's like in 8th place, so it's not like I'm not setting any records with that one. I want you. I think you are what I want. Yeah. So if I have this right here. As soon as the trees are done, they auto collect. Again, I love the automation mod. Maybe I can put trees up here. I might be able to. You know what? I'm just gonna plan for it altogether. One, two, three. Saw that it wasn't on speedrun yet. I think it took like 3 or 4 weeks to get them to approve my runs. Yeah, it's a small category, and I think the moderator has changed because right now it's NES Cardinality, and he's got a bunch on his plate. Like, I'm not gonna bug him for something like that. You know, if it's a world record, I might bug him a little bit. But for an 8th place or 9th or whatever the hell could be like, no, I think it's 8th place. Like, I'm not gonna bug him for something like that. They just got a new mod for Blue Moss. I don't know how fast he will get to it. Okay, haven't had to deal with him yet. Okay, they just got a new one, and yeah, like, you know, it'll take. You know, I understand mods have lives too. It's not their job. They are responsible, but it's not their job. So, you know, it makes a difference. And it'll be fine when it gets there. It's been interesting because I just got into speedrunning this year, so now having talked with some mods and interacting with them, and it's like, you know, you get a small understanding of what they have to go through, of what they do. Not that I didn't appreciate the work they did before, but, you know, be a little closer to it, you know. Alright, it's like, you know, they're humans too. You know, since you say so, I'm gonna double check. Well, I know mine isn't approved of yet. Oh! Sorry, NES, because I never looked, I never directly paid attention, but I will say, congratulations on your world record. We have a world record holder in the chat. I say congratulations to you. Like, congratulations, be right back. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, someone has a job to do. Believe me, go do your job. I take zero offense to that. And I'm glad to hear that you got your priorities right. See, I still have the bee house, so I may still plant stuff. Plant stuff. Good job. I may plant flowers out here still. You. Yeah, do you. I'll be able to buy more trees tomorrow. I'll be able to get my hoe tomorrow. Do that. Do I have speed grow? I think I sold it because I'm like, I don't use speed grow. And you know what? I would use speed grow on the ancient fruit. Let's see if I can craft it. Speed grow deluxe. Times 5, so I can make 5 of them. Oak, resin, and coral. Well, I'm glad I saved these. So, oak, resin. I'll do 3 of you. And coral. Is that all I need? Okay, well, I have that. Now I don't know what to do again. I could go to the mines. I think it's a little too late to get to Robin and the wood chipper. Yeah, I was just here. What's up, Caroline? Yes, I am sure. Even though it's cold, I still check the public garden beds every now and then. Just want to make sure they aren't damaged too much. Yes, we have farming in common. I see you just want to get closer to me. I have to brush my hair daily. Ah, no! I'm thinking about getting my hair cut. I think I'm done dealing with long hair. I see all these places that I want to hoe up, and now I can't. This seed, man, there's a lot of forageables here. Guess I'll do a little quick dive into the mine. I guess. Here you go, Clint. I'm still not gonna give that gift to Emily. Man up and give it yourself. Where are my skills at? Mining is max, so I don't have to particularly work on that. Combat. There are still things I need to kill. Dust mites. Bats. Rock crabs. And we'll go 25. Want to get the wood chipper. Maybe I'll get it. You know, but first, it's so hard to get all the things that you want to get. Ooh. Yeah, I'm trying to find you so I can kill you. Complete that. Do 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 do. So Omni Geodes. I could take the Geodes tomorrow since I'm gonna stop by and see Clint anyway. Another secret note. What's this one say? Mermaid Show 15423. Ooh, secret messages. After that drug trip of a show. Missed anything that was said? If there was anything important? NES, congratulations on your world record. I took a peek. And congratulations on your world record, even though it's 5 months later. But, congratulations. Having a world record is having a world record. And this is a chill stream. You're probably not going to miss much. Ooh, I got another ancient seed. Sweet. Yoink. So I have you. What else do I want to... Because I got the hops. I guess I could do grapes. But, meh. I'm curious, how long have you been playing Blue Marlin for? Like, have you been playing since you were like 6 years old, 10 years old, or? Hi, Dudley. Love you. Okay, so I can get a tree or two from Pierre. Because actually my experience with Blue Marlin, your apple tree wasn't able to grow last night. Oh. I think I messed up and I know why. Okay. Because my experience with, been playing for 25 years casually. Alright. I think that sounds about right. And I say that because it's similar to a story that I can compare with. You know, you played a game for just a really long time. You pick up ins and outs of the game. I wanted to get the geodes, and then the shop. Okay, those are the things I want to do. And I have to wait for all of them to open up. So I might as well handle this stuff. Because my game that I could say I've been playing casually for 30 years would be Pinbot. Like, I just know that game inside and out because I've played it for so long and for so many years that I just know the game. Good? Yeah, we good. That's good enough. Do anything else with that? Cheese. When it comes to Blue Marlin, he's on the leaderboards, Zelnarak. He, you know, he started doing runs of it. And then he was like, come on, J-Pop, play Blue Marlin. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll play Blue Marlin. And my time's under his. But I need to get posted so I can really rub it in his face. Because that's the type of friendship that we have. I just had one really good run. But it's a nice, simple, fun game. You doing okay, Harvey? No, you can't do anything for me. Ooh. Okay, so I got that. So I have an orange, apricot, and a cherry. Sure. I'm broke now, but that's okay. But I like playing Blue Marlin. I'm like a forever tryhard. I do have a world record in the 100% in Pinbot. That's why I make that comparison. It's my childhood game. And then it's like, does Pinbot have anything? I'm like, oh. So then I play it, you know. You know, it may be a tiny corner of the internet, but I love it. It's mine. And even with something small like that, you know, you experience the ups and downs, you have close calls, you have good runs, and you blow it. I mean, it just kind of like, sometimes you never imagined when you were a kid you just played the game because you enjoyed it. You'd find little tricks or efficiencies or whatever, you know, because you're there doing it, so you're gonna come across something. Then 20 years later, you know, you see tasks and you see the speed runs and you look at people and it's like, oh my god, you know, that's really cool, that's really amazing. And you have something that you've been doing basically all your life. Exactly, right? You take your shot at it and, you know, just see what happens. You have the joys of victory, you have the despair of defeat. Alright, I don't think some of this grew because of this stuff here. Since they're not fully grown and not ready yet, I'm gonna take all this stuff out if it's interfering with the growth of it. One, two, three. Could space you out. No, I like you even. I just do. Now you, can I place you here? I can place you there. So I'm gonna place you there. My apricot will not be able to grow there. How about after I cut this? Alright. See, that was the problem, was this lining of stuff here getting in the way. Alright. Good to know. My last world record was kind of accidental. It was not accidental, but it was nonchalant. Like, you know, yes, there's try hard mode and all that, trying to get the world record. But if you're like working hard to grind a PB, right? It really, really, really wears on you. Like, the try hardness will, you get tired, you get emotionally drained. And I also try to remember, and what I enjoy more is talking with chat. And it was just, I was in a conversation with chat, you know, I'd already had runs going, right? So you think nothing of the run that you're on. You talk with chat, you do the thing, and you're just like, okay, focus, got it, okay, alright, you know. Like, it's so easy and natural. We've been playing this for 2-3 decades. Like, you know, we're not going hard at it every moment, every second. There are relaxed moments in there. Our attention spikes up when we need it to be, and then we continue on. Sometimes you just let the muscle memory just take over, you know, and that's when sometimes you get your better runs, because your muscles know it. But it's like, I have to, I have a 5-frame window that I need to hit, I know how long to hold it down for, but if you just kind of just do it, it just happens. We've done it for so long. So it was accidental, but like, it's not really accidental. It was just something that happened. I think I played Blue Mario for about a month and a half straight before you got the world record. About 20 hours of playtime. Yeah. I would say, I probably have only been going for, the Pinbot record. Like, cause it says a month now, maybe it's 2 months. And I've actually beaten the record twice since. So, cause at first, I barely missed it. Then I barely beat it. Then it got beat. Then I beat that one. Then I've beaten myself twice now. And maybe it's been a total of 4 to 5 months. And I haven't practiced, except for one time, I haven't practiced, for Pinbot. It just, and like the last time I played Pinbot was the last time I streamed it, which is time in between. I'm not doing Pinbot weekly, or anything like that. And I see that, Coolio. And it's really just because I have already spent forever on that game. Up, watering can, and the speed grow, deluxe speed grow. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are only 7 spots that I'm actually gonna do. With walk right into the cave. It's like going into the kitchen. Why did I come here? So 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, so 3 of you. And 4 of you. Alright, now the rest is just fun stuff. And I don't really feel the need to... I guess I'll do it up here. Ooh, that's kind of a mistake. I'll be able to get away with it, but that's still a mistake. Alright, close enough. And accidental was an artistic interpretation. And I understand that, Coolio. You know what? Like, we're a freaking pair. Like, we'll, we'll both be like critical and try hard, when it's like, you know what I mean, and it was just a joke, and like, sometimes, like, we're two opposites of the same coin. But yeah, it was an accident, and I wasn't ready for, I wasn't ready to hit the timer because I had miscounted my lives. So I actually retimed it. I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I was going to... What was I going to do? I mean, I could hold the spots and put mixed seeds in there, see what happens. You know what I could do? And I think I should do. Let me grab the wheat seeds. That actually sounds like a really good idea. Because I should just fill up... Coffee beans? I should do coffee as well. Should do a lot of things. You know what? Fuck it. I have the space. I don't need the parsnips anymore. I'm just gonna take whatever seeds I have. Sunflower seeds? Sure. You know what? I'm just gonna do stuff. How many seeds of what do I have in here? Fall seeds, bok choy. Yeah, sure. I do want to improve my time on Blue Marlin. I want to, and it may be a little ambitious of me, I want to get under 10 minutes. Like, for me, that sounds and feels like the most realistic. I wonder if I have all the spots hoed if it stays hoed. That's part of the reason why now I'm gonna do it, because if it stays hoed day after day after day, then I don't have to worry about it. It's a good goal. I think so. You know, a lot of times, like, you know, like, oh, it would be nice to have a world record. You know, you dream kind of high, right? This was like years and years before I started speedrunning. And, you know, it's like, then it was just go out, do some speedruns, you know. Just get out there and do it. And then after doing it, then it was like looking and like, I'm really close to this. I can actually do that. Or you make small little improvements and you're working your way towards it, you know, like it's you did I not? I did. Did I not? I didn't. You want to chase yourself. And a lot of times, it's fighting with yourself. Trying to improve what you do. It's a heavily RNG game. You're kind of at the mercy of the game. And yeah, that's true too. That game is pretty heavy on the RNG. There's plenty you can do. But, you know, what fish get snagged. There's still RNG elements, even if you control what you can control. You haven't figured out a way to manipulate the RNG. Okay. I believe it. I'm just kind of going by luck, you know. And actually, like, it starts off simple, because it may have been 2 to 3 months ago that I actually started running it. What was my first run? Like an hour, 20 minutes? Something long? and ridiculous because I didn't understand it, you know? And I got yelled at by Zell. It's like, oh my god, I want to rip my eyes out. You didn't even set the drag. I'm like, set the drag? He's like, yeah, you press B and you set the drag. So the next time I looked at it, I'm like, oh, the drag, that's what the B button does. Like, okay, alright. Gonna improve that right there, you know, just a little bit. I still got plenty, okay, that's fine. Zell's an asshole. He's a friend, but he's an asshole. Do my bats count if I kill these guys? Because I need bats. So actually, if I kill these monsters here, that actually would be really convenient. Now let's go to the next day. Let's go next day. You know, we're not quite halfway through winter. We got the greenhouse up. I say that's pretty good. He wasn't nearly as asshole-ish. Maybe because they don't allow it. He will adjust to what is allowed and what is not. You know, he has his initial attitude, but you know, because I kind of allow this obnoxious attitude a little bit. Because I find it funny when I'm insulted and then I insult chat back. Like, that's part of the dynamic. But, you know, it's like an understanding because there's a difference between acting like that, but you do have respect for somebody, and then when there's no respect. And that is a tricky line to walk, especially on the internet. But I'm like this in real life. So, like, we can't be friends if you can't take a joke. Like, chocolate cakey. So it's it allows for certain types of audiences and people. And I get that. Starting tomorrow, the traveling merchant, yes, the Pelican Town, the yearly night market. Market starts at 5 p.m., so we will get to do that. That'll be great. Finally, I can dig up these worms again. Boink. Not that it's giving me anything, but it just makes me feel good. Oh, I gotta shoot you. You. Okay, so what do I need for the loom? I can make that. Put the shears back inside. milk pail away. I'm too lazy to go back inside. And watch, I'm gonna forget tomorrow and grab the milk pail. Actually get a good chunk of you. Chunk of you. Okay. Yeah, sure. There. And half of you. Gotta take off, do some work. Nice talking with you too, NES. Have a good day. Take care of your adulting. Shy. Aren't you supposed to go to the store now, Coolio? I'm trying to get rid of you. Trying to get rid of everybody in my chat. Go, go, go. I'm kidding, of course. 27 days, 27 days. Yeah, 27, 27. Okay. I don't have... Don't worry, I'm an idiot. Okay, I want to 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm trying to maintain the corners so that I remember the dimensions of what I was working with before, if I care to. Except that's not correct. Got my timeline wrong, but yes, leave it in a minute. Okay. It's just me of trying to show you, see, I'm paying attention. I see things. You'll be listening unless the 4G, 5G network interferes with whatever it is that Canada broadcasts up there. Okay, so we can go see the merchant. I guess I want to stop by. Yeah, I do want to stop by Robin and get that wood chipper. I think it'd be good that I get that. Priorities? Yoink. Roasted hazelnut, shrimp, pepper fish, coffee bean. I already have coffee beans, so that's okay. You know what? No, I'm gonna hold off on the wood chipper. Because I need money for the market that's coming up. What's my relationship with Marnie's pretty high, Shane's pretty high as well. Alright. probably sell some sweet gemberry because I want to have money just in case. Do you ever take a whole day off? No. I am try hard all day, every day. World record or bust. Is there a cutscene in here? There is. I should just go into people's homes for cutscenes. Oh, hi, J-Pop. Just about to have a snack. Here, let me get something for you. You're such a gentleman. Oh, you're such a klutz. Oh no, what a mess. What was that sound? This is absolutely terrible. What happened? Tell her, J-Pop. Sam dropped the snack as he was handing it to me. He handed me a snack and then I dropped it. I threw it on the ground. Sam dropped it on purpose. He thought it would be funny. Chill, Mom. He was just trying to be a good host and give me a snack. He's right. That's what happened. Thanks for telling me the truth. It's not such a big deal. Sorry about this, Mom. I'll clean it up. Thanks, honey. Let me just make sure everything's okay with your mom, Sam. Oh, Jody, you're not home. Okay. For you, Vincent. Hi there, mister. I guess that's a proper way to address me. When kids address you and you're like, mister, like, fuck. That's how they would see me. Oh no. I'm old. Dun dun. Do you have a cutscene in here? I have cutscenes everywhere. I need to go into homes. I can't get the jar open. Okay, now that she says that, I have not done this in like 2 months. Fuck. And it shows. Oh, I could feel it. I'm weak, guys. I'm weak. I really want to keep up my grip strength for the jar. It's probably like it'll be the most convenient use ever. Say, you're pretty strong on you. Well, I mean, yeah. Great, then you shouldn't have any problem opening this jar for me. Ah, piece of cake. You did it. You're stronger than you look. Thanks. Good talk. We get multiple cutscenes. Oh, that's right. I did deliver this. It's been that long since I've been in this home. Great. Everyone has their stone. Now close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths. Focus on your lungs. We all have stones that match our hair color. How convenient. Visualize the pure energy flowing into your body with every breath. When you exhale, feel all the tension and negative energy flowing out, leaving you more and more relaxed with every breath. It's not for me. Now, breathing in, relaxing, letting the tension go, I'm all for that, and I could be a part of it. A lot of the times, it's the language in these activities that just makes me... I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of that. Like... all the fluff is not for me. Now open your heart to the vibrational frequency of your stone. Do you feel anything? Is this keep talking and nobody explodes? Nope. I do. Relax. That's because of the tea that you had. Looks like the gemstones were put to good use. You know, my sensei, he has, he does meditation, and I really do believe that he does. And there's a mindset about it. And he's tried to teach it to some of his students, but they fall asleep. That's what happens, they fall asleep. In talking with him, I might be able to meditate. Might be able to, but I haven't practiced it yet. Like, I think meditation is really, really hard. I don't think it's easy. Maybe once you get it, it's easier to do, but probably getting meditation is the hard part. If you don't get it, you probably just fall asleep. What's up, Emily? Hi. My voice cracked. I'm going through puberty, apparently. Yes. Here's a flower. Thank you. I'm feeling positive energy from this. Here, Haley. Oven smells like fresh cupcakes. Haley, I detect cupcakes. Will I say hi to Alex for you? Cupcake? I just got friend zoned. No! Run away! Abigail! I need comforts. Hello. I made these 2 drawings. What do you think? I like the jungle island and the tiger. I like the orc with the battle axe. I don't like either of them. I guess the orc with the battle axe? I'm glad. It's embarrassing to share your art with others, but I think you and I are on the same page. Thinking the same thing. Sorry about what happened earlier. Oh, you playing guitar? Or, oh, the egg thing. Alright, can I go in here? Am I good enough friends with Harvey? Because he's probably just up here. Happy birthday! What the heck are you listening? Harvey looks busy right now. Yeah, what is this? It's a complicated radio broadcasting set. Alright, I'm just gonna get right on out of here. I was going to... What was I going to do? I was going to get the chipper, and then I wasn't. Because I need money for the festival for tomorrow. So I'm going to sell stuff. My speech has been really good this morning. By really good, it has been bad. I could sell some cheeses. The recyclings are still going. I keep grabbing that. I could make the loom. I'll go make the loom. It's like fiber and coal. Fiber, wood, and pine tar. What's up, Dudley? Alright, I also think I'm going to sell a couple of these. Because they are big money. Big prizes. I love it. There we go. That looks pretty when it spins. Almost hypnotizing. So, the festival, if we look at the calendar, is all tomorrow, the night market. We get to go fishing in the night market. That'll be exciting. I like doing that. Oh, I know what I wanted to check. I'm gonna check the worms up here now that I'm already this far. There are a lot of worms in the winter. I think more than any other season. That may not be true, but that's just my perception. I was gonna go check the bulletin board. See if there's anything there. I don't need to impress Linus anymore because we are best buds. We're tight, yo. We tight. No bulletin board? Maybe it's tomorrow. Maybe it's a Monday. Now that we have the greenhouse... See, I could do new crops. I like having a little bit of every crop. Just because... I don't know. I like doing that. But it's mostly now going to be ancient fruit... Maybe I should do some corn. Because... need a vegetable. I don't need to. Because the wine will be taken care of with the sweet gemberries and the ancient fruits. I think I've decided that I'm gonna have breakfast for lunch. I'm gonna make me some eggs, some spam, some hash browns. Actually, I don't think I have hash browns. I think I have tater tots. But I think that's what I want. I borrowed a necklace from Mom, but lost it somewhere near the bathhouse. She's gonna freak out if she notices it's missing. I'll be able to get to that. Kappa, I can't get to that. Because the water's frozen. Have I given a gift to... It's just Sunday. Okay, well, have I given a gift to the wizard? Not yet. Stop by his place. Oh. Alright. There are a couple things I need to reveal also that I could do. And what's the rush? Cloth, I'll just leave it there. Wrong one. Come on. Can never seem to click the right one. Dudley. Night, kitty. We got something. Oh, Jesus. I guess sweet gemberries qualify as other? Huh. Alright, well, we're rich again. So, that's nice. Achievement 250K. Alright, so we have we have the event at 5 o'clock tonight, so we get to look forward to that. I thought I milked you. Alright. I guess I missed? Don't tell no one. Don't make fun of me. Coolio can't type because he's walking right now, but he's making fun of me. He's not making fun of me. But yeah, I'm gonna check in here. But it's just been one day, so. Okay, so the money's looking good, everything's set. I guess more vegetables can go in there. Like melon, maybe cauliflower, maybe tomatoes. Something that I can grow regular, but see, corn grows and it'll keep growing. Maybe pumpkins? Oh, sorry, Dudley. I keep shoving you out of the way. That's my pet kitty. I'm sorry, kitty. I'm sorry. Because I don't have anything to... I could check the bulletin board. Because it's Monday. There might be something there. An ancient doll. Alright, finally digging up one of the worms was worth something. Not that it hasn't, but... Okay, so we do have something here, so I can bring my attention. Gus's famous omelets. Well, I don't have any chickens right now, so that's not good. The number of bats in the local caves have made mining dangerous for other people. There's good money for anyone willing to slay 50 of them. Well, I guess I'm doing that. That's kind of good. Gives me something to do. I need some focus, some direction. Otherwise, I just kind of meh. Onto the caves. Now it's bats, and bats are early, so we start here. Maybe I don't have to worry too... I don't know what's the best way to go about it. 7 days, 10 bats a day, so that'd be 5 days. But we'll see if it's that simple. Maybe an infestation is... Nah, but sometimes you get bugs with that. You get more bugs than bats with that. Also with this luck. That's not necessarily true. I've had bad luck and been able to find stairs pretty well. Bugs, but no bats. Maybe bats are better in the higher floors, because they're the red bats. There are red bats, and then there are black bats. bugs, but I'm looking for bats. Maybe it's in the snow. Are there ice bats? Let me hop to 55. We have Napstablook over here. Alright, black bats here. So maybe I wasn't going deep enough. Another secret note. What do we have here? We have a spot. Does any cartoon or anything use the phrase X marks the spot? Because I don't think they do. Will I get cat infestation? It sounds like it. So it's the ice caves that I wanted. There's still one bat left around here somewhere. Where are you? Alright, fine, whatever. It's almost 5 o'clock, so I need to go. I'm gonna kill these dust sprites, though. And this extra bat. Nope. Okay, don't care anymore. Time to go. We got a festival to go to. Ooh, shit. I may be okay. I can get rid of the sap. I can eat you. How many bats was I able to kill? 9. Not even the 10 that I'm trying to time out. I'll have to work hard on that. But they're in the ice cave, so what's up, Jazz? What's up, Shane? Taking a night off from the saloon for Jazz's sake. Well, at least you're not an absolute complete piece of shit. I think this boat's my favorite. It's so unique. I want some coffee. I'm out of coffee. I think it's just canes and stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's anything special right here. Here you go, Penny. Alright, what do you have here? Red plate, acorn, cauliflower, baked fish. Nope, nothing I want there. this painter Lupini. And I don't like the way that looks, so pass. What do you have? Gravestone, nice. Stone frog, okay. Parsnip seeds 20, wow. These are kind of cheap. Or are they, no, I think they're standard price. Iridium fireplace and rare crows. Each day is something new. What would you do? Okay, I know I said I would go through the secret notes once I have them all. This one's the exception because Mermaid Show 15423. Since this one is pretty seasonal, we're gonna do this one 15423. Alright, guys. Holy shit, we drank some of Caroline's tea? What was in that coffee? Bye. 1, 5, 4, 2, 3. We get a pearl, which I think does nothing but be worth 2,500. A Lupin original. Not bad. Here you go, Clint. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Maybe the Mermaid Show will calm my nerves. But what if they think I'm oogling? Oh, get over it. Alright. Now, while not the most efficient, we're going fishing, and I probably will go fishing tomorrow as well. Doing the underwater fishing. You usually want to, at 5 o'clock, come here, go straight here, and do the fishing thing. Mostly because you get fish here that you can't get anywhere else. Or seaweed, you know. There's seaweed down here. As I said, we're here to nab seaweed. We need all that nori. All of the nori. Just realized that the song from the Mermaid Show hints at the order of the buttons for the prize. Okay, you have to make the same tune. I did not know that. I suspected that though. But I'm always just so entranced by the show that I don't pay attention to that. I don't want sea cucumbers. I want like blob heads. Okay, yeah, that's whatever you are. I want you. octopus. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen an octopus. Make some calamari. There we go, the blobfish. The spookfish for Spooktober. Should have that as, I don't know, a logo or something during this time. Ooh! I'm not sure if I have a good ooh face. Probably not. Ooh! It comes with a sound effect too. Ooh! There's a spookfish, blobfish, and an octopus. I don't. Oh, there's a midnight squid. I think I want a midnight squid. Alright, one more cast. There we go, midnight squid. But I'm gonna come fish again tomorrow. Maybe the day after, but maybe not. See, everybody's starting to leave. In fact, almost everybody has left. Yes, send me home. Is there a bat here? I'm looking for a bat. No, it doesn't look like there's a bat. Night, Dudley. Alright, I'm gonna go to the cave early and work on killing bats. I don't have anything that I need to do in the greenhouse. Good morning, dear. What's up, Grandma? It's a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. It looks even better than I remember. Here, I brought you a little something. It's a gift from one gardener to another. Received a garden pot. These pots are very handy. You can use them to grow crops in any season indoors. They also look nice outside, but out here they can only house in-season crops. If you need more, they're really easy to make too. Here, I've got an old magazine clipping with instructions. Well, I better go. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. Have a great day, honey. Thanks, Grandma. We love Grandma. Yoink. I'll put something in there. I don't know what yet. I'm going to put one seaweed in there just to stall the time when it comes. don't think I could shear the sheep. No, it would give me an indication after the UI. So it would tell me. Okay, I don't need to exactly mess with you. It'll all get handled later. Do I need another? I might. You know what? And I'm gonna make it ahead of time because there's a high chance that I do. Maybe I do need that wood chipper. Only 500 left. Snow. Ice caverns. And we're looking for the bats. Well, there's one bat. Bad for these dust mites. Like, they're just like little, you know, happy jumping kind of things, and then they run away from you, you corner them and kill them. Like, let's be real, you're the asshole in this one. Ooh, a black jelly? Give me something, black jelly. Give me something. What'd you get? Thermal boots. Man, those suck. Another secret note. Marnie. She looks so much thinner. Okay. I heard that bat. Where are you? There you are. 15, okay. If I could get to 25, I'd be happy. Overrun by monsters. We'll see how this goes. Another black slime. More thermal boots. We down has appeared, which means that there are no more enemies. That was it? That was really lackluster in comparison. Not that I'm finding that hard. All this iron is distracting me from my real task, but I can't help but smash the spiny. Smash the spiny, smash the shinies. Okay, so I've gotten the bat reward. Which is nice, but I still need to kill more bats. So right now it doesn't matter. But it was convenient to try to kill two birds with one stone. And we just killed the music that we had. And I don't care for the rest of that stuff, because it's bats. Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock. It's time to go. Another secret note. I hid something behind the community center. Secrets and wonders. I can place a couple things like these boots. Okay. We're gonna check the stores first, and then we fish. Did I get as much as I want? Close. Willie's like, these people have moved in on my territory. I'm leaving. What's up, Caroline? Can I talk to you? Getting all my holiday shopping done tonight. Let me know if you see Pierre coming. You got it. I'll be on the lookout. Over here. Maki roll. Corn. Treasure hunter. Blue couch. Okay. I think you just have regular... Oh, suit of armor. Melon seeds. I could get some of you guys because out of season. You know what? Tomato seeds. They're the vegetable that I should focus on, because tomatoes keep growing. Yeah. Do I have tomatoes growing? I'm gonna get some just in case. That's okay. Do I want that painting? It's okay. I almost want to get it, but I won't. Alright, this is what we do. We get a cup of coffee. So that we are wired up. And then go to the bottom of the ocean. Woo! Get wired up and then get into an enclosed space. We can make 3 laps. And we could just catch more seaweed. I like the blobfish. Oh, I know what it reminds me of. It's like a Mr. Saturn in Smash or something. Yes, I know Mr. Saturn's from Earthbound, but I know him from Smash. It's the Mr. Saturn of fish. For someone who has level 10 fishing, the best rod, and bait on it, I get a lot of seaweed. Midnight Squid looks like it's full of ink. I mean, I guess that's the idea. Oh, you're an octopus. Can I get you? Cheating, he keeps going to the very bottom. Woo! That octopus was a son of a bitch. What is that? Might be a cucumber, sea cucumber. Oh, my fishing tackle was worn out. That's actually not good. If I come across a squid, it's not good. There's shrimp. You know, I probably need to put crab pots in the ocean to get shrimp. But that would be like for completionist sake. That'd be like to make sure I have the whole variety of everything. For reals, how much seaweed am I gonna dig up? I feel like that's a little ridiculous. 9 seaweed. What the heck is a sea cucumber anyway? Like, is it alive? Is it like a plant? Is it even real? Sebastian's there. If I have to throw away something, so be it. Everybody's leaving. Yeah, sure. I'm done fishing up seaweed. Let me out! This is about as funny as a screen door on a battleship. Yes, shrouded figure, telling me back home. $11 seaweed, Jesus. Blobfish. Okay, I will take the blobfish with me. I can place you there. Tomato seeds. I will handle those tomorrow. Is there a bat out here? Come on, it's a monster farm. Tomorrow's the last day of the festival. It's the wizard's birthday. But I'm not going to worry too much about the fishing. I got my fishing in. I'm good. Sorry to bother you again, but I need another favor. I got a new hammer. Want to try on a variety of metals. Could you smelt an iron bar and bring it to me? Now that is a reasonable request, Clint. Didn't milk you? I milked the goat. Or did I shear? I don't know what I did. I don't know anymore. I can grab one of you. Alright. Because I will forget. So just take care of it now. How much? I mean, I only have 3 of these, okay, so it's not that much. Sure. I want to grab... I have the hoe. I'll bring the watering can just in case. I don't think I need to, because all the spots should be taken care of. Can't help it. I see worms. Must dig up. Oh, they are ready to harvest, so I need to... Parsnips are ready to harvest. Okay, I got stuff I need to... Get up! Maybe I should leave the scythe in there. Or a scythe. Bok choy, tomatoes, pumpkins, melons, cauliflower, coffee beans, tomatoes. I think that'll be good. For now, I guess I'll leave the scythe in here. Cause what am I gonna use it for? Maybe eventually it moves out, but I think for now it'll be inside. And let's see. I'm gonna... Will I be able to get a whole bunch of wheat seeds? It's gonna process into something. I don't need the watering can. Alright, I'm a little late, but I can go to... Oh, I need to go to the wizard. I'm not gonna get that many bats today. I don't know if I'll ever make it to the mines. Might as well stop by Robin, get a wood chipper. What is the quickest way to Robin? Probably through my farm up and around. Maybe I should have Robin give me my horse. Build a horse stable. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're doing. Trying to kill bats is a distant memory. All my wood, all the stone, good chunk of you, since I don't remember which one. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. If I need like some bullshit like clay, I will be a little upset. Robin, I need you to build something. The stable. It's 100 hardwood. Okay. But I do want the stable. Why not this spot? What's up with that one spot? Sebastian here. And Sam! At least in this cutscene. Hey J-Pop! Sam and I were about to play Solarian Chronicles, the game. Why don't you join us? It's better with 3 players anyways. Okay, here we go. Let me draw the scenario card. It looks like today's quest will take us into the Necromancer's Tower to try and reclaim the Solarian staff from the clutches of Dreadlord Zorth. Cool! J-Pop, are you ready to choose your character? Warrior, I like to direct a poke. Healer, Wizard, a sharp mind is the most powerful blade of all. Let's see, so, am I support, tank, or DPS? The hard part is that, well, in Overwatch, I play all 3. I'm mostly tank, because people don't tank in Overwatch. I'm not gonna pick support. Healer, because my brother does outshine me in that area. Wizard, Deeps. Hey, that's what I was going to pick. I guess I'll be the healer. Yeah, you be support. Cool, Warrior's my favorite anyway. You're probably one of those tanks that holds the W key. Let's begin. Oh, wow. I've never seen this. The king has entrusted you and your companions with recovering the Solarian staff, a task which, if completed successfully, will ensure your place in the Hall of Legends, as well as a sizable fortune of gold and silver. After a long month journeying across unforgiving lands, you step out onto a precipice to see your destination looming in the distance. There, beyond a moonlit plain, lies the Necromancer's Tower, where Dreadlord Zorth usurps the power of the stolen Solarian staff for his vile purposes. The tower lies before you. Go in the front, fortune favors the bold. Search for the back entrance. Let's remain hidden. I'm a sneaky kind of guy. After searching around the base of the tower, you discover a trapdoor hidden in the brush. Beneath is a ladder, which your party descends. You find yourself in a sewer-like corridor. To your left, a hallway glows with a peculiar green light. To your right, a staircase leads up into the dark. Do we go to the green lights or do we... This is actually really fun. Do we take the stairs or go into the hallway? Let's go to the hallway. You're in a room. On your left is a ladder. On your right, 3 prisoners are floating in strange, glowing capsules. They appear to be in the process of some kind of transformation. Could this be some sick experiment of the Dreadlords? What do you do? Destroy the capsules. Destroy property. After putting these poor souls to rest, you and your companions climb the ladder. You've come to the door at the end of the hallway. The time has come to face Dreadlord Zarth. Intruders! How dare you trespass in my private chambers? So you've come for the Solorian staff? Fools! You'll make a nice addition to my skeleton army. Humana. Cast Pure Beam at Zarth. Put a shield charm on your friends. I'm a wizard, so... I'm a DP. We have a tank. We have a tank. I'll put a shield charm on. Always buffs at the beginning of a fight. Zarth sends bolts of pure dark energy flying. One of them strikes Sebastian, but your shield charm reflects it back to Zarth's face. Zarth is defeated, and the Solorian staff glows peacefully. Order has been restored to the world. We did it! You finished the scenario with B rating. Oh, where's the A rating? A, not bad. Took me like 3 or 4 tries to beat my first scenario. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later. Is there a way I could do that again? See the other possibilities? Solorian Chronicles, the game. That's right. I wanted to make sure I got this stuff first. Oh, while I'm here, I forgot. Where's your wood chipper? Link. Thank you. You doing okay? That's okay. You actually might be getting a little thin. Yeah, I need to put more fruits in there. I think I will put the wood chipper right there. They won't interfere with each other's work. Oh, I missed one parsnip. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna stop by the festival. Take a look if there's anything to buy. I want to make sure I had money, and then I haven't bought anything since I was there. And then we'll check out the bats on the back end of the day. Because I'm not going to go fishing. Did I give you guys enough gifts? Yeah, it looks like it. Well, not to you, Penny, apparently. I think you'll deny me. No, I won't. Interesting. Here you go, Willie. It's strange seeing her pop in. That's an okay painting, but no, I don't think I want that. Corn seeds, eggplants, cranberry. What do you have? Red cabbage! I need that, right? Yes! Red cabbage. Egg, truffle. Hey, I can do it. I'm just short on apples. And pomegranate, so that's all along the way. Red cabbage. Yoink. Truffle! I could do it. I'm doing it now. And plus for 1,800, that's actually... I like the dark couch. I'm getting the dark couch too. Alright. Aw. That was a good shopping day. Take me home. I'll fix it later. So I need to go to the community center. It's a bulletin. Reward friendship. Alright, so I have the seed maker again. Pomegranate. I guess I gotta get an egg now to finish that one. So maybe I should get a chicken soon. That's right, I started off by giving you guys, gifts. My friendship with Linus dropped? No? Okay. Let's start at 50. Come on, bats. Oh, I'm out of coffee. I can get 5? Something? Area's infested, which might be good. It's an angry slime. It's got red eyes. There's still something left. Is it a loose bat somewhere? It is a loose bat somewhere. Alright. Here we go with the town music again. Another secret note. Page from Jasper's book. We'll read it later. Quick gems. A lot of quick gems. It's good bat hunting. I think it's too greedy to go for the ghost. I'm just gonna go home. Okay. Dudley. Okay. Woo! Alright. Hello, Anonymous! You've missed the story, but I've said it several times. What was so much money? The sashimi. Gosh, sashimi's so good. 4 G's. Mining. The quartz. Yeah. I went to bed early last night because, you know, the whole power outage and everything. And I was up early. So I got my stream in. Because I got denied that. But I actually have been going on for 4 hours. So I'm now hungry. And I'm going to go eat. So, thank you for stopping by, Anonymous. By the way, can you also make sure you download that YouTube app? I'd really appreciate it for tomorrow. You got it. I'll do that. Is it okay if I have coffee in the morning? Like, I will drink water, but I may need some eat breakfast, drink coffee. Yes, I will. I will. By eat breakfast, I'm gonna stop by McDonald's along the way and pick up something. But I will make my own coffee. So, that's it. Let me put up the end screen. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you, Anonymous. I know you came at the end. Coolio, Edge, Max, NES. I'm gonna say NES 7 or 7 or 9. I'm not quite sure how I want to figure out how I want to say your name. Thank you for stopping by. Coolio, if I missed it. I already said Edge. Gamba popped in. I said Edge. Gamba. Mag didn't. No, Mag came by last night. Let me thank Mag for coming by last night. Yeah, he got a. Hi, I'm back. Oh, the run died. And I think that's it. My bad if I missed anybody. So, that's all for today's stream. Tomorrow is the beginning of Spooktober. Yes, we're jumping the gun a little bit. We can't wait. I'm stealing my brother's idea. So, RPG Horror Maker Games tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I hope to see you all there. Have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend, wherever you are. You come across a loved one? Be sure to tell them that you love them. Alright? I hope to see you all there tomorrow. It should be fun.